Are you your own boss? Should you be your own boss? What does it take to be your own boss? Let us dive into today's video to chat about this. Hello everyone, my name is Diekola. Welcome back to this side of life. And if you're new here, welcome and thank you all for joining me today. On this channel, This Side of Life, we share and explore life lessons, faith, and finances to help us live our best lives as we grow older. So in my previous video, I talked about working 9 to 5, and that generated quite a bit of interest. Many people were interested in this topic, especially people fell on one side or the other. So I talked about 9 to 5, working 9 to 5. And so today I thought, let's talk about the other side of it. I mean, that's being an entrepreneur. And to start this discussion, I thought, okay, let's define what an entrepreneur is. So an entrepreneur is somebody who works for themselves, makes their own decisions, and does not have anybody telling them what to do. And when you're an entrepreneur, you are either making something, you are trading in something like in the stock market, or you're buying and selling, or you are selling your product or services to other people. And you are in control of all these things yourself. You make your decisions, you work during your own time. If any of this applies to you, then you are an entrepreneur. Let me know in the comment section below if you are one of those people who work for themselves, decide their own time, makes their own decisions, and don't have anybody telling them what to do. From what I have observed, I think being your own boss starts with the desire. Some people, they have grown up in families where their parents and their family members are mostly entrepreneurs. They have their own businesses and they work for themselves. And so they kind of grew up in this environment, and that spurs their interest in being an entrepreneur. And then some other people are motivated by people around them. Like, you see people who are businessmen or entrepreneurs, they've achieved so much, and you are motivated by them and you're inspired by them, and this inspires you to also want to be an entrepreneur. And then some other people, it's just innate. Like, I know some people who, they just have it in them. They are just like, they are innovators. They just think of ideas, and their ideas make money. Think of people like the Jeff Bezos of the world, the Elon Musk of the world. And some people like that who, they are just creators. For example, buying and selling is in their blood, and they just do it. It's just natural to them. They just thrive in that kind of environment. And then some people are just motivated by the fact that it is like common thinking that entrepreneurs are rich, and so they want to be rich. They want to make money, and that's why they go the entrepreneurship way. But so many things push people into entrepreneurship. And the one thing about entrepreneurship is that I think that there needs to be preparation. So, and that's where in my previous video, and I will link it here or here if you haven't watched it, that's where working 9 to 5 comes in. Because you need to be prepared to become an entrepreneur. Many people also in this comment section of the last video did talk about that, like how 9 to 5 gives you structure, builds up your skills, because there's so many skills that you need to have as an entrepreneur. You need to be able to negotiate, you need to be able to work with people, you need to be able to keep your books, the financial part of things. You need to be able to understand economics and how the markets work and all these things, and some of these things you can learn under somebody else as you work under somebody else to learn from them, and then you prepare yourself to become an entrepreneur. And you sort of learn the ropes, like they say, and then you can go out on your own. So now that you are prepared, like they always say, like success comes when preparation meets opportunity. Then as an entrepreneur, you have to start looking out for the different opportunities out there, like where are the gaps in the market, where are the places where people need one thing or the other that you can provide and make money off of it. So, but you have to be prepared so that when that opportunity comes, you can seize the opportunity. So can everybody be their own boss? Probably not. Like I said in my last video, some people will be successful as entrepreneurs and some people will be successful as 9-to-5ers. But the fact that you're a 9-to-5 person doesn't mean that you cannot dip your toes in entrepreneurship. Somebody like me, I said it in my last video that I am a lifelong 9-to-5 person, but that doesn't mean that I haven't tried my hands on side hustles, like they call them, trying to do that on the side, even along with my 9-to-5. I have tried some things like stock market, like real estate, and my experiences in those things are a story for another day. So yeah, you can be a 9-to-5 and still try your hands on entrepreneurship and see how you do, because who knows, you might have it in you to be an entrepreneur as well. So bringing my thoughts to a conclusion around working 9-to-5 or being an entrepreneur, I would just like to say a few things that I think. The first thing is that, like I said, there are the different paths in life, and everybody follows their own path, and it is a matter of division of labor. Not everybody can be the same thing. Like some people will have to be entrepreneurs, and some people will be the 9-to-5ers. Some people will be the stay-at-home moms. Some people will be the people that go out to work. So variety is the spice of life, right? Diversity makes variety, and variety is the spice of life. So if in this world we all do the same thing, then it will be a boring world. So I think different strokes for different folks. People will do different things, and that's what makes the world interesting. And then success comes in different shapes and sizes. There's so many different types of successes. Some people, they are born into an environment where they can be successful easily because they are born into wealth. Some people make their own wealth. Some people are entrepreneurs. Some people build organizations. Some people grow in organizations and become CEOs. And some people, so different shapes and sizes. Success comes in different shapes and sizes. And at the end of the day, it all boils down to being contented with whatever you have, with wherever you are. I mean, as human beings, we strive to be better every day. We do our best, and we trust God to help us to make a success of whatever we lay our hands upon to do. But at the end of the day, I think everyone should learn to be contented with what they have and where they are. You don't need to be ashamed that you are a 9-to-5er or be concerned that you are not. You don't have a regular job and you are just an entrepreneur. Everybody should be contented with wherever they are and trust God to bless the works of their hands. So I mean, whether you're a 9-to-5er or you're an entrepreneur, I wish all the best to you, and I hope that everything works out wherever you find yourself. So yeah, that's the conclusion of this topic for me, and that's all I have to talk about today. If you have any comments, please don't forget to put your comment in the comment section. Also like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you know whenever I upload new videos. So until I come your way again the next time, you go out and make it the best days of your life. Bye.